All right, I'm taking on the Ask SP desk solo this week. Just making sure we all keep a little bit of extra distance. And really, do you need more than Big Rad Brain to answer your most challenging gaming queries? Not too challenging, though, I hope. The shadow of the Noob Cup still looms large. Well, let's kick things off with a video question from Tom and Luke.
Hi, GGSP. We have a few questions for you. Number one, what are some games you recommend on Android, PS4 or Switch? Number two, will Secret Neighbor be coming out on PS4 or Nintendo Switch? Number three, is the original Plants vs. Zombies going to come out on any new consoles? Bye!
Thanks, Tom and Luke. Well, if you want game recommendations for Android, PS4 and Switch, well, buckle up, because have I got some good game recommendations coming your way. Now, since you seem like you enjoy a bit of the old Plants vs. Zombies, I would recommend Plants vs. Zombies 1 and 2 for Android, if you haven't tried them already. And while you're on your mobile, you should check out Alto's Odyssey and Alto's Adventure, or Monument Valley 1 and 2 for some stunning puzzling. And I absolutely adore Mini Metro and Mini Motorways. For PS4, well, there's Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 and Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville, of course. And you can't go wrong with kart races like Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled or Team Sonic Racing. Then there's classics like Ratchet and Clank, Little Big Planet 3, and Rayman Legends. For Switch, you've got big games like Splatoon 2, Super Mario Odyssey, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Or you can check out Animal Crossing New Horizons, as well as other great indie titles like Untitled Goose Game, Wargroove, Cuphead, Creature in the Well. Oh, I could go on. Now to whether Secret Neighbor will be coming out on PS4 or Nintendo Switch, well, I'd say maybe, based on what happened with the original Hello Neighbor. That started out on PC and Xbox, then eventually came to PS4 and Switch. So my guess is that's what will happen for Secret Neighbor 2, eventually. But I haven't seen any official announcements about it yet. As for if the original Plants vs. Zombies game is going to come out on any new consoles, well, if you mean the original mobile game, then I'm not so sure about that. It's maybe a bit too old now to be coming to any new consoles, although it is backwards compatible on Xbox, so technically you can play it on an Xbox One and will be able to play it on the new Xbox as well. Also, Plants vs. Zombies 3 is coming to mobile soon. It's already been soft launched in some regions, so hopefully we'll be seeing it here in Oz before too long. But speaking of that new Xbox, let's power on through to another question, and this one comes from Darian in Melton, Victoria. This is going to be a question for Darren. Do you know what the specs are for the Xbox Series X? Thanks! Ooh, a question for Darren from Darian. Well, let me just get him on the line here.
Hello, Darren speaking.
Hi, Darren. It's Rad at the Ask SP desk, and I've got a question for you.
Oh, splendid. Fire away.
Well, Darian would like to know about the specs for the Xbox Series X. So could you please give us like a basic rundown?
Oh, affirmative. Especially for someone with a name so close to my own. I wonder if Darian is a data analyzing robot too. Perhaps a data analyzing robot for investigations into acute noobery.
How about those specs, Darren?
All right, here's a quick rundown. Now, some of the key specifications or features of the Xbox Series X that I think may be of interest to Spawnlings include that it will have a CPU, or central processing unit, that is reportedly about 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One. It will also contain 16 gigabytes of RAM and have 12 teraflops of graphical grunt, which should make for some high-performance graphics processing. No! When all that comes together, the Series X will be 8 times as powerful as the original Xbox One, or twice as powerful as the One X. Then, of course, there's the solid-state drive, or SSD, for fast loading times. And that fancy ray tracing tech for some realistic lighting and reflections. Plus a new quick resume function, which could see you jumping in and out of multiple suspended games with ease. And there's said to be fairly comprehensive backwards compatibility with the 3 previous generations of Xbox as well.
Oh, that was actually a lot of specs, Darren. a spectacular, you might say. Well, thank you.
You're most welcome. Always happy to speak about specs. Bye-bye.
Bye, Darren. Okay, and moving on now to another question. This one is from Amelia in Sydney. Dear GGSP, if you created a game, what would it be about? Also, what is your favorite game in the world? Thanks, Amelia. While I'm not all of GGSP, if I created a game, it would of course follow the adventures of my best boy and beloved dog, Boatmeal. Can we see some photos of Boatmeal, please? Oh, there he is. Oh, look at my boy with his little nose. And here he is looking at a ball he likes. There he is having a little swim and rolling around on the sand. Oh, he is just the best boy. Who wouldn't want to play a game about Boatmeal? Perhaps it would follow him on his quest for hugs. Actually, come to think of it, Boatmeal was already featured in a game at the She Hacks Games Game Jam a few years ago. So he's clearly destined for video game stardom. But for now, in reality, I think I'll stick to playing games and leave the making to all those talented game devs out there. Now, to the question of my favorite game in the whole wide world, well, I've made no secret of the fact that my all-time favorite game is Dota 2. I even made this video all about why. You can check that out on our online archive. But I also have a lot of love for puzzle games like Portal 2. Oh, it's so perfect. I guess I'm just a fan of games with number 2 at the end. Oh, and the Just Dance series is super great too. I love combining gaming with getting active in the comfort of your living room. But now it looks like that's all the time we have for Ask SP this week. If you've got a question you'd like to ask us, go here and send it in. And why not make it a video question? If we answer it on the show, you'll score some great GGSP goodies. Now, how about some more Boatmeal pics? Oh, there he is in a pumpkin outfit and lying on the grass. Oh, such precious memories.